the starting five.
And Greg, this game is the fourth for both sides for the in-season tournament. A lot at stake for both of these teams.
Yeah, they've come out with a mission in their group matches so far. A win here for either side could put them well on their way to securing a berth in the knockout round.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. We've got Daniels. Okongwu is out there with Johnson. And it's Young. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
And Mitchell drops them both. At
this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Young for three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
And on paper, you call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this group a year ago.
Really left alone that time.
If he's not going to create for his team, who's left? You got to create for yourself. Garland with a nice bucket.
Here's Young. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Remember, Trae Young wasn't selected for the 2023 All-Star game, and Brent, some are calling that a snub.
Yeah, I don't know, Greg. That seemed a little bit odd to me, and it caught some people off guard. But look, if you want to give Trae Young another chip on his shoulder, you're going to get some incredible performances.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here is Young. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And the foul called on Jarrett Allen. That's his first foul. Cleveland on defense. 3-point lead.
Garland at his size has got to use his athleticism to be an effective defender.
4 on the clock. Launches it. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Yep, made the defense work extremely hard and did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against a team that shot it well.
He hits both from the stripe.
And Allen provides 3 things consistently when he's playing. He'll rebound, he'll score a little bit, and he'll definitely give you rim protection. So not a guy trying to shoot a bunch of threes.
Now, here is Young. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. No good on that one.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
It's Young on the wing, guarded by Garland. Young's shot is off.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in. I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That is his first foul of the game. The Hawks trail by 7. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Daniels from past the arc.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing the defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Atlanta has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And for the second straight time, Brent, the Atlanta Hawks made a first-round exit in 2023.
It's interesting, Kevin, when a team achieves something that maybe they didn't think they were going to get to, how those expectations change. I think that's happened to the Hawks a little bit. Look, they made a coaching change. They fell short this year. With some retooling, they definitely have some pieces out there who are going to fight and are going to adjust to what it is they need to do in order to take that next step.
And Atlanta has possession after the three-pointer from Evan Mobley. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Now, here's Garland. Taking a look at the scoring numbers right now, he averages about 9 points a game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Dean Wade, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Okoro comes in for Mobley. Max Strus is checked in for Hunter. And it's Trey Mann in for Mitchell. And so it's Cleveland with it after Karis LeVert missed from long range. There's Garland, and again it's Cleveland.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
LeVert with it. Wade picks him up. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Here's Mann, feeds to Garland, and stolen by Okongwu. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Passes it to Johnson, and here's LeVert. Kicks it out to Johnson. Misses the three. Pass to Strus. Another three for Cleveland.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Cavaliers lead by 12. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Max Strus is out there with the Okoro. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Tyson in at center. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Trae Young has been talking smack from a young age. He said if I was doing something nice, I wanted to let them know about it. Once he got to the NBA, Trae says, I was more of a fan of the guys I was going against. Once I got out of that mindset and started being competitive and talking a little trash, that's when everything clicked. Kevin?
David, not shy at all. Thank you. Okoro with it. He's picked up by LeVert. Here's Mitchell. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
And the pass to Young. Unloads from 13. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
You got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
There's the screen. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And this is what Mitchell delivers for his team. He's an efficient shooter you can rely on for buckets.
Here's Young. In it goes. That's his third bucket. He's missed 5 so far. And you know, Greg, we talk about the motivation for these teams with the in-season tournament. And not to be overlooked, every one of these games is nationally televised.
And that always motivates teams, but especially for those that don't always get to be on the marquee, right? You can bet they want to show up and show out.
Pass to Mann. Nance dishes to Young. Jacks up a 3. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
There's the feed to Okoro. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. LeVert the pass to Young. Over Mitchell. Count it. And the Cavalier lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Young.
Yeah, playing heads up right now, Trae Young. I'm amazed at how creative at times he can be.
Here's Mann. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 12-4 run. Passes to LeVert. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. The 19-foot shot. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Evan Mobley. And he's an eraser inside, a definite factor defensively, right in that top 5 in blocks per game.
And again, look what he's done so far this season. Wiping the boards clean, ranking 2nd in the league in rebounds. Outstanding effort. And it's LeVert missing. The Cavaliers leading by 5. For 3, Mitchell. Okongwu grabs the board. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Garland finds Mobley. We've got 1:48 left here in the second. Got it from 16 feet. Mobley's got 12 points in the game. The Hawks trail by 5. LeVert with it. Dishes it to Johnson. Pass to Daniels. Johnson the screen. Daniels, no good. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And it's the Hawks ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Buries the long-range jumper. Mitchell's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Cavs.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Free throw line jump shot. Jarrett Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Pulls up, high post. And slam dunk by Allen.
And that kind of bucket for Allen is just injecting energy into the team. One of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA.
The shot and game clock separated by 4 to the inside. Mobley comes with the double team. Daniels, no good. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. And it's off from 3-point range. Here is Daniels. Basket good. Daniels has got his first points of the night. Outside Garland. No good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes the first half. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 8. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. Standing. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Hello and welcome, basketball fans. The first half coming to an end with a deficit for the Atlanta Hawks.
Obviously, jacking up threes and coming up empty hurts. But I don't think they're going to go away from that because it's the core of what they do.
But we have seen them run other plays, and in some cases, with great success. Okay, time now to see how the Eastern Conference is starting to shape up.
Taking a look at the Hawks, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. They've got Trae Young. Johnson is out there with Okongwu. Then it's Daniels.
And look at that. The vision is why Trae Young can get you double-digit assists.
Wow, what a luxury, Brent, it is to have Trae Young head up this team.
Unbelievable, just a walking bucket. And there's nights where you could just expect something special is coming at the hands of Trae Young. So much success in the early part of his career, and he hasn't slowed down.
And that one drops. 15 points for Trae Young.
And this guy has some unreal range. Young can make it work from just about anywhere.
And that one's good. Hunter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Okongwu with a screen on Garland. Back to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Like to see that from Trae, directing traffic, getting a good result there on the pick and roll.
Young with the steal. Over Allen. Tries again. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Okongwu.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Here's Young. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Here's Garland, picks one up. And one of the unwritten rules of team play, Brent, don't throw your teammate a grenade. What are those?
Well, I got a lot of those in my years in Seattle, and I won't mention his name, but the initials were Gary Payton. Look, the shot clock's winding down, you're standing open, and the guard just gives it to you with 1.5 seconds to go, and you got to shoot the ball. So those are called live grenades, Kevin.
Daniels dishes to Young. Back to Daniels. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Daniels has got 5 now.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Mobley against Johnson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Mobley's got 5 points now in the quarter. And there's the pass to Young. Here's Okongwu. Back to Young. Mobley with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Max Strus is checked in for Mobley. 5 on the clock. Here's Daniels. Good work there as it goes. Daniels has got his 3rd basket of the night. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Hunter. Allen right side. And here's Strus. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
And now a quick review at the numbers for Trae Young. First in scoring, third in assists and ranking among the top 5 league-wide in three-point percentage. You have to consider him among the elite shooters in the NBA.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Atlanta making a switch here. LeVert's checked in. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
It's his first trip to the line.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
Hunter, the pass to Strus. And he dunks it down.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
The Hawks trail by 4. LeVert kicks to Daniels. Okongwu down low. Guarded by Garland.
Good job on the glass there, working hard to establish position and put himself in a great spot to come away with that rebound.
Okongwu dishes to Johnson. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Playing as a team so crucial. Let's see the NBA's best. The Cavaliers number 1. The Hawks second.
These two teams have really passed the ball well all season. They share it, they move it. It's really a pleasure to watch how they approach the game.
Okoro's checked in for the Cavaliers. Trey Mann comes in for Mitchell. And a change for the Hawks. Nancy's checked in for Johnson. Offensive rebound. The Hawks trail by 4. And Daniels up top, guarded by Garland. We've got 1:28 left to play in the third.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's the 3. Mann gets the bucket.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Daniels kicks to Nance. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leading the defense to scramble.
Well, another part of what they've done tonight is to get a lot of work done in the mid-range, and that's a shot that a lot of teams are willing to let you take. Well, they've knocked them down.
Lob pass to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Now, I'd draw that one up again. Throw it up, Capella jump, you slam it through. That's an easy 2.
Here's Strus. Misses from close range. The Hawks trail by 7. Shoots it. Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got his second bucket of the night. And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number 1. Everything else comes after that.
Hunter's checked in for the Cavaliers. Mann gets the bucket.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
17 seconds left in the third quarter. Young from outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Wade's got 4 rebounds in this game. Out to the wing. Just 3 on the clock. And again, it's Cleveland.
Just got to be able to read from the point guard position. And Garland did a nice job there.
And so it's Cleveland in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. At the guard positions, it's Garland and Mitchell. Wade out there with Okoro. And it's man in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. LeVert finds Nance. The kick out to Young. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Cleveland leading by 9. There's Garland. Drops in the layup for 2. Garland's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Cleveland. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. That will be the 4th of the string of 5 played on the road. Capella sets a screen for Young. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Young's got 20.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Young. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Mitchell's shot is good.
How do you guard that? I mean, Mitchell just toying with the defense.
LeVert against Mitchell. And that one goes long. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Garland, no good. The Hawks trail by 12. Here's Mann. He feeds it to Capella. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Hunter's checked in for the Cavaliers. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Johnson's checked in. And stolen by Hunter. On the wing, Mitchell. No good on the 3.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
This is a demand. He kicks it to Nance. Young against Garland. 6 on the shot clock. It's up a 3. Young, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Okay, time now for an injury report. Now for an update on Max Strus's injury. Let's send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Cavaliers. He said it appears to be a moderate wrist sprain. Tough news for the momentum of the team at this stage of the season. That's all we've got for now. Back to you, Kevin.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
And it's still a close game. I mean, despite the fact that they've struggled to compete on the board.
Mitchell outside. Lachey. Rebounded by Capella.
His shot's it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Jared Allen comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Mobley in for Okoro. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch Kenny Atkinson's message to his team. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
Thanks, David. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Hunter, no one around him. The offensive rebound.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play. The board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness. Young for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
They grab their own miss. Count it, good. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
And Allen not bothered at all from that little bit of contact.
Young inside. Guarded by Garland. Shots good from Young. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Puts it up. And again, it's Cleveland.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Young from outside. Okongwu kicks to Daniels. Cranes the three-pointer.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
To the wing right side. Allen, a screen on Johnson. Mobley hits the jumper in space. Mobley's got 21.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Cavaliers.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Evan Mobley.
Guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Hunter, the pass to Mobley. Hunter sets a screen for Mobley. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Young against Garland. Lets it go with the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Young knows his range to answer his opponent.
Now Mobley. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
Yeah, there's really no defense for that one. Turnaround jumper, on time, on target.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And a great way, Greg, to close the in-season tournament group round. They finish at 3-1.
Yeah, they got to be happy with that. And some early season victories are key, no matter how it turns out.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Evan Mobley.